Good morning, folks. Yet another day off there the night before. Some of you may have been watching the lives on TikTok about a location in East Belfast where it had drawn suspicion to the local community, where they had said that they suspected it was being used as a brothel due to the number of people in and out of the house. People walking about looking for this property. So the people came out onto the street in numbers last night to raise awareness about this property. As I was filming on a live video, I had raved. There was already about 30 people there. I had seen TikTok live that it was going on, so I thought I would come around and just try and give the Facebook viewers a look. So as I had raved, I was only there a couple of minutes, and the side door of this house opened, and a male and female walked out this side door, hooded up and masked up, both with backpacks on. And as they came, I went to approach to ask a question, and they run up the street. They basically ran off. So as the night went on, now the duration of this went on for about 3 hours. What happened was there was a crowd that gathered. It ended up there was about a crowd of 70 people outside this property trying to raise awareness about its goings-ons. And eventually police had arrived on the scene. And to cut a long story short, there ended up about 50 policemen, 15 of them TSG officers, to stand and protect this house, which sort of raised the curiosity as to what was so important about the protection. I mean, the people are always peaceful. The people know how this works. You be peaceful, you raise awareness, the police come and they do an investigation. Now, after about 3 hours, I think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, eventually a landlord had seen my video on Facebook and was in commenting, saying that it was not being used as a brothel, blah 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 blah, usual old rhetoric. Nothing against the landlord, like, but as it turns out, this property was being used as an Airbnb. The rooms were booked out for 2 months, from what I'm led to believe. In my video on Facebook, someone had a recording from their doorbell where an Englishman and a foreign man were standing outside their door talking about this house, talking about a room, talking about £100 fee or something along those lines. But the video is on my Facebook page. I'll be getting that video sent to me later. And young twin, if you're watching this video, I forgot to give you my number. Get in touch with me, get me that video sent over, bro. So I can let the people know what was being said about this property. Now, I woke up this morning, my phone was bombarded with messages to get on the Stephen Nolan show. Stephen Nolan wanted to point his directions towards a patrol group that operates around East Belfast, calling these people vigilantes. Now, Stephen Nolan, why can't you draw attention to the amount of fighting age males that are living on our hotels, undocumented, unvetted? Why can't you draw attention to the owners of these hotels who are taking a lot of money into their back pocket? I'm pretty sure the chimney corner's over £1 million a week they will be pocketing just to have these fighting age males, because that's what they are. They're fighting age males. There's no women, there's no children in this hotel. And also, I've been informed that some of the fighting age males in this chimney corner hotel are being trained up to be security. For what I'm led to believe, a couple of them at least have went on to work in security positions. Now, here's the thing about this, folks. All these immigrants coming here getting fast-tracked into security positions, the way I see it, that's it's a psychological battle against us, the people of Northern Ireland. They're trying to make these people more... they're trying to make these people authoritative, okay? It gives them the mental psyche that they're more authoritative than us, the native people of these lands. What happened to our own security guards? Where did they all go? There were tons of us back in the day when I had done security. But that's just a wee sort of thought vision that I have of why all these people are getting fast-tracked into security positions. Some of you know I've mentioned in a video before about the possibilities of a UN army being here, and I have no doubt there are jihadi sleeper cells living in this country, all brought in through our politicians. Our politicians are allowing this invasion in our country to continue. We have been drawing attention to the politicians and they refuse to answer the people. So this is why I say us, the people, need to assist. Obviously, the PSN are short on resources, as this government wants to dwindle them down to a point where maybe, just maybe, Maybe a conspiracy, maybe not. Maybe all these people coming here are soldiers. Maybe it's a UN army that are here to rule us when we refuse to bow down to maybe another scamdemic. You know, like that last one they pulled on us, the test when they tried to take over the world. But we stood strong, held them back temporarily, as it may seem. But believe you me, folks, these globalists, the WEF, the WHO, the EU and the UN, these people will not stop unless we, the people of this island and England, Scotland and Wales, stop them. It is down to us, the people, to unite all across the board and fuck this foreign dictatorship, which has no laws here anyway. It's all null and void, folks. If you're bound down to their laws, you have accepted that these people rule us. I do not accept these people rule us. I do not accept easy open border policies, filling our hotels with fighting age dangerous men. I do not agree to these HMOs having 4 to 5, could they be potential sleeper cells? You know, we're no strangers to know that there's easy. Well, the MI5 come out and stated that there's over 40,000 of them on the watch list, and I'm pretty sure that was a couple of years ago that stat had come out. So, we all know that they swindle and fudge the numbers here, folks. So when Stephen Nolan wants to talk about statistics, when a wee woman on the show said about 90% of these people are committing these crimes, well, Stephen Nolan, why did you not talk about the 3 girls that were raped up in Ballymena when the hierarchy of the PSNI refused to investigate a 40-page dossier that was handed in 5 years ago? These rapes happened solely because of the inaction by the authorities once they had been notified. So, Mr. Stephen Nolan, if you want to check the stats, you're going to have to wait a while, because this government are not for giving out statistical facts on the crime rate in this country. I'm pretty sure you could go back maybe 4 or 5 months. I'm pretty sure it was like there was over 90 foreign males in our courts in 1 week. What for? Who knows? But you can be sure they've been stalking children. You can be sure they're up in court for breaking our laws, and they must go, along with the illegals in these hotels. They must be remigrated to where they came from. You want to talk about vigilante groups? These vigilante groups would not exist, Stephen Nolan, if this government was not flooding these lawns with fighting age males. These people are concerned about their communities. East Belfast has had a number of incidents where women have been stalked, harassed, jeered at, because these people coming here are confident. They're getting more confident. The more of them come here, the more confident they get. And let's face it, there's videos all over the internet there showing quite clearly what their intentions are. It's a full-on caliphate takeover. This is the intentions of these people, and they're doing it softly because our politicians that you never bat their at, Stephen, maybe you're friends with them people too, Mr. Nolan, but these politicians are allowing these people to keep coming here, and yeah, that's what's going to happen, Stephen. The people are going to start policing their own areas, assisting the police. You're not going against the police. Let's face it, the police are out-resourced because this government. Yeah. Maybe this government want to bring in an ethnic police force in the Northern Ireland. No. They must go, Mr. Nolan. They must go. And let's not dig into some of your past traits and the troubles you've caused in communities with your old paedophilic BBC pandering to what's going on in this country. Bye.